In the last 2 weeks, we have seen dramatic escalations and violence at the hands of the Toronto Police Service.
Organizers of a pro-Palestinian rally calling for an investigation into what they allege was police brutality at a demonstration on Saturday. The search is on for suspects following a shooting in Midtown. A man is in hospital with serious injuries. And prepare to pay more at the pumps. The federal carbon tax rose today, meaning rising prices on fuel and home heating. Hello and welcome to CTV News Toronto at 5. I'm Zoraida Allman. Pro-Palestinian rally organizers are calling it an excessive use of force. The Toronto Police Association is standing by the actions of its officers. This as tensions boiled over at a protest over the weekend where several arrests were made. Let's go live to CTV's Mike Walker. Mike, the Prime Minister has now weighed in.
Zoraida, when Prime Minister Justin Trudeau was asked about the incident, he responded by saying everyone has the right to protest as long as they follow the laws. And he said that applies to police, too, who are enforcing the laws. In this case, protest organizers are accusing police of using excessive force and selectively enforcing the laws, allegations police reject. Video shows pro-Palestinian demonstrators and police clashing at Gerrard and Parliament on Saturday as Toronto police move in and make several arrests, including 2 people for assaulting officers.
United will never be defeated.
Outside police headquarters today,
These escalations are in an attempt to criminalize and intimidate pro-Palestinian protesters off the streets.
rally organizers criticizing police tactics.
This was not policing. This was premeditated, pre-planned police brutality.
Accusing police of kettling demonstrators. This man claims he was forcefully detained.
They left us with nowhere to go, and I was grabbed by my head, pushed over the police line, forcibly thrown to the ground, and I just felt several bodies on top of me, beating me, punching me, kicking me. I was not resisting.
Toronto police say matters escalated when officers charged the driver of a truck involved in the protest with stunt driving for having people on its bed while it was moving, adding they had repeatedly warned the driver not to do so. Police say the driver was not cooperating, and when officers attempted to secure the vehicle, demonstrators resorted to physical aggression against officers. Police charged one woman for throwing horse manure at an officer. Another woman was charged for allegedly using a flagpole to intentionally spear an officer. Police say their presence at this protest mirrored past demonstrations, with officers and the mounted unit assisting with crowd control, stating the fundamental difference lies in demonstrators' refusal to adhere to police directives despite clear forewarning. Police employed appropriate and necessary force to preserve public and officer safety while maintaining order during protest activity, particularly when faced with violence and aggression.
After hearing what our community members had said who were brutalized by the police, I would question any and every account that the Toronto police puts out there.
Organizers accuse police of selectively enforcing the laws. The president of the Toronto Police Association defending the actions of his members.
The officers are being very, very patient, very thoughtful as far as the process goes in these protests. But the reality is these protests are getting more violent. The people are becoming more aggressive with the police officers and confrontational. And I think, our members are out there. They don't want to be out there policing these protests, especially on a long weekend.
The Prime Minister responding today.
People are allowed to express their concerns on every side of the event. We expect people to obey the law. We expect the police to obey the law, but we also expect the police to enforce the law.
Rally organizers calling for police to be defunded and vowing to continue to mobilize. Now, protest organizers are also calling for an independent public inquiry into the actions by police this past weekend. Reporting live on Mike Walker, Zoraida, back to you.
Thank you, Mike.